Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we are going to solve this given quartic equation. And our equation is x power 4 minus 4x power 3 minus x square plus 20 times x minus 20 equals to 0. And now our task is to find the value of x. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. Let's make an observation. We can see our highest degree is 4. So therefore, we are going to have at most 4 solutions to this given polynomial. And bear in mind that these solutions could be distinct or they could be repeating as well. And now we are going to apply the special technique to solve this given problem. We are going to focus on these even power terms first. In other words, we are talking about these 3 terms, and these are our odd power terms as well. So therefore I'm going to match these odd powers. So therefore I'm going to write down the even powers terms first. X power 4 minus x square minus 20, and then I'm going to write down the odd powers. Negative 4 x power 3 plus 20x is going to be equal to 0. And now in this next step, I am going to tweak this middle term, negative x square. So therefore we can tweak this negative x square as negative 5x square plus 4x square. And we can see negative 5 times positive 4 indeed gives us negative 20, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We are going to focus these first 2 terms. We can see x square is in common. For these next 2 terms, we could see positive 4 is in common. And last 2 terms, we can see negative 4x is in common. So therefore we are going to focus on these first 2 terms. I'm going to factor out x square. So we got x square minus 5. And now we are going to focus on these next 2 terms. We are going to factor out positive 4. We ended up with the x square minus 5. And finally with last 2 terms, I'm going to factor out negative 4x outside. So we ended up with the x square minus 5 equals to 0. And now let's make an observation. We can see x square minus 5, x square minus 5, and x square minus 5, they are common across the board. So therefore I'm going to factor out x square minus 5, and we are ended up with x square plus 4 minus 4x. So I'm going to write down x square plus 4 minus 4x is going to be equal to 0. And now let's focus on this famous identity. A minus b whole square could be written as a square minus 2ab plus b square. And we are going to apply this identity on this expression. So therefore, first of all, I'm going to write down x square minus 5, and then this whole thing could be written as x minus 2 whole square is going to be equal to 0. And now we can see we got these 2 factors equal to 0. So therefore we are going to separate them. I'm going to write down x square minus 5 equal to 0, and the other factor x minus 2 whole square equal to 0. And now for this first equation, I'm going to move this negative 5 on the other side. So therefore we could write x square equals to positive 5. I'm going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our x value for this first equation is going to be equal to positive or negative square root of 5. And now we are going to focus on this other equation, x minus 2 whole square equal to 0. And I could write this one as x minus 2, and then x minus 2 once again equal to 0. In other words, I can write down x minus 2 equal to 0 and the other x minus 2 equal to 0. So therefore this equation is going to be equal to x equal to 2, and likewise over here for this equation x is going to be 2 once again. And now we can see that this x equals to 2 and this x equal to 2, they are repeating solutions. So therefore we could simply write down our solution x equal to 2 with the multiplicity multi multiplicity 2. So thus our solution set turns out to be x equal to square root of 5, x equal to negative square root of 5, and x equals to 2 with the multiplicity 2. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.